Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are out by Mame Bay and we're giving you an update on the China Harbor Engineering Company's Mame Bay development. Now today we are going to talk about the building codes in Jamaica. Now look at this development. You notice the roof is concrete or slab. Now recently Hurricane Melissa passed through Jamaica, devastating Western Jamaica, leaving over 120,000 structures without a roof. Severe damage. It's going to take billions of US dollars to replace those roofs, those structures. So the question has come up about the building code in Jamaica. Clearly, it was an unprecedented storm with severe winds, but they have to now look at the building code in Jamaica. Now, if you are building a home close to the sea, for example, Black River or White House, areas that were severely damaged in Western Jamaica, should the building code be different? Should you have to build with a slab roof like what we're looking at now? And it's some structures, some developments, I should say, on the North Coast are being built with slab roofs today, as we're looking at one. The other one is another major one is Pyramid Point was built a couple years ago, but there's one on the Paradisiac Beach Club also being built with a slab roof. So we're going to go through an article that talks about the building codes in Jamaica and what the government plans to do to, well, one, enforce the building code, and two, upgrade it because of the new threats, hurricanes that Jamaica is facing. Jamaica is entering a decisive moment in its development journey as the government prepares to implement a long awaited national building code in the 2025-26 fiscal year. Local Government and Community Development Minister Desmond McKenzie announced a timeline while the country continues to rebuild after Hurricane Melissa, the fierce Category 5 storm that carved its name into the island's history. The disaster, he said, has made the need for safer construction impossible to ignore. For nearly 2 decades, the updated code lingered in preparation, studied and revised, but never fully enacted. Melissa's destructive sweep turned that delay into a lesson. While many properly built structures withstood the storm's punishment, others, especially those erected with shortcuts, weak materials, or on dangerous land, suffered heavy damage. Mackenzie noted that the experience reaffirmed something Jamaica has known for years. Resilience requires rules, and those rules must be followed. After the St. Elizabeth Infirmary, where floodwaters damaged parts of the facility, the minister called for a national reset. He acknowledged that the country's existing code performed better than expected, but emphasized that performance alone is not enough. As storms grow stronger and weather becomes more unpredictable, Jamaica must build not only for today but for the decades ahead. Mackenzie raised concerns about informal construction practices that continue across the island. Too often houses rise without proper approval, inspections, or regard for terrain. These choices, he said, place families directly in the path of danger. A new strengthened building code will seek to correct that pattern, not through punishment but through clearer standards, better oversight, and a culture of safer decisions. The upcoming implementation is more than a policy shift. It signals a national commitment to protecting communities and preserving prosperity. As Jamaica rebuilds after Hurricane Melissa, the new code stands as a blueprint for a stronger future, a promise that the island will rise again, this time on foundations designed to endure. Alright guys, that's the end of the update article. So let us know what you think. Leave your comments in the section below. Alright guys, have a good day.